Bessie Smith is an American singer, one of the most famous and influential blues performers, the first female blues singer to gain international fame. She was nicknamed the Empress of the Blues. Bessie Smith was born in Chattanooga, Tennessee, to William and Laura Smith. In total, the Smith family, which lived in extreme poverty, had 7 children. Her father died shortly after Bessie's birth, and her mother died when the girl was 8 or 9 years old. Bessie already had a beautiful voice as a child, and she sang in the streets accompanied by a guitar. In the touring singing troupe of Moses Stokes, Bessie met the famous blues singer Ma Rainey. For many years they toured the southern states, performing for a predominantly black audience for a pittance. This was the time when Smith's famous voice finally took shape, low and husky, but perfect for the early blues repertoire. She grew up to be a tall, large woman who weighed about 210 pounds and was known for her bad temper. Bessie's social circle during this period included numerous representatives of the social bottom, and she developed bad habits, including a love of booze and marijuana. In 1923, Smith was noticed by Frank Walker, a talent agent at Columbia Records. Her recording of Downhearted Blues sold 3/4 million copies, which was an outstanding result for the time, and in total, her recordings sold 2 million copies that year. Over the next decade, Smith recorded about 160 songs, including collaborations with Trump, Louis Armstrong, and pianist Fletcher Henderson. At the peak of her career in the 1920s, she earned up to $2,000 a week from live performances alone, in addition to royalties from record sales. Smith's career subsequently declined due to the 1929 stock market crash and the Great Depression. Smith's decline in popularity was also influenced by the changing tastes of the public, which in the 1930s gravitated toward more sophisticated music than her repertoire. Smith was unable to adapt to the swing that replaced the blues popularized by the big bands of Glenn Miller, Count Basie, and Tommy Dorsey. Bessie began to drink heavily and ruined her reputation, but not showing up for scheduled performances or coming to them too drunk to sing. In 1937, on a nighttime road in Louisiana, the driver of a car in which Smith was traveling did not see a truck partially blocking the highway. As a result of the collision, the singer suffered several serious injuries, including an almost completely severed arm. According to one version, she died of blood loss because she was denied admission to a white hospital. Smith was buried in a grave without a tombstone, and only in 1970 a tombstone was erected on this grave at the expense of rock singer Janis Joplin. The epitaph carved on the monument reads, "The greatest blues singer in the world will never stop singing."